Hi everyone, I hope you and your families are in good health. I know it's frustrating not being able to see each other, train or play games. Hopefully that day will come soon. In the meantime, myself, Adam and Tom have decided to link via Zoom and send few video clips on a weekly basis, helping the players understand players' positions in a field. Football is a team game, and every single position in the field is very important. To be able to develop yourselves as an individual or as a team, we've got to work together as a one unit to achieve our targets, our goals, even win the game. But we've got to work together, and everyone has to do their very best in the positions they are playing. We are all familiar with our playing formation. We've been playing this formation since we started playing 7v7. We have a goalkeeper, two central defenders, which is number 2 and number 3, central midfielder, number 5, left wing, number 6, right wing, number 4, and our number 7 is our striker. This week, we will focus on defenders, helping them understand how to defend when we are out of possession and which players can they link when we have possession of the ball. To make that easier, let's take away the other players. And before we move on to more details, I'd like to split the pitch into 3 parts. As you can see, I've split the pitch into 3 parts. I've chosen 3 very familiar colors that indicate the traffic lights: green, orange and red. This week we are focusing on defensive. So how is that going to help the defenders? Well, let's assume the ball is played in the green zone, the final third. There's no danger, so the defenders can play higher up the pitch. Occasionally, one of the defenders may even support the attacking team in the middle third. If our team loses possession, automatically the goalkeeper drops. The defenders are also dropping to the defensive third. If the ball enters the middle third, that indicates danger is approaching. If the ball is played into the red zone, for defenders, that is the danger zone, and they must try to stop the attack. Defenders must work together to prevent the attack turning to a goal. In this case, defender number 2 is closer to the ball, so he should apply pressure and force the attack wide away from the goal. Number 3, defender should always close the gap and stay close to his teammate to provide cover, just in case the attacker dribbles around defender. By working together, maintaining a close gap, it will be impossible for the attackers to break through. The chances of them scoring from this angle are very slim, so the central defenders is important to keep the front of the goal as tight as possible.
that will give the goalkeeper a great cover. It is also important for our defender not to get dragged all the way up the field to the middle third, trying to defend the ball. Instead, he should be positioned on the edge of the danger zone and allow the striker to come towards them. Once again, our second defender should be covering and keep a tight gap between both defenders. Once the striker enters the danger zone, our defender should be patient and force him wide by not committing. Once again, the gap remains close and tight. If there is another player approaching on the far end, our number 2 should scan and make sure he places himself in between, not all the way up there trying to mark him up, because we don't want to give the attacking player an opportunity to cut on the inside and have a shot right in front of the goal. So remember, we always provide cover to our teammates while we keep an eye on the player behind us. So what is the defender's role when our team is in possession of the ball? In this case, there's a goal kick. The defender must always communicate and have an eye contact with the goalkeeper and be ready to receive the ball. Goalkeeper will decide whose player is ready to receive the ball, number 2 or player number 3. That also depends on where the rest of the players are. Let's assume the goalkeeper chooses to pass the ball to number 2. In this case, I will have to bring the rest of the players into the picture so we can have a look at it. What option does our defender have available to pass the ball? Ideally, we would like our defenders to pass the ball forward to our middle third or even to our final third direct to the striker. In this case, the best possible link for our defender is our number 6, our number 5, and very ambitiously our number 7. If none of these players are available to receive the ball because they could be marked by the opposition players, we can consider passing our ball to our closest partner, our central defender, number 3. In very rare occasions, we may even pass the ball back to our goalkeeper. The reason why I leave number 4 as the last option is because the distance the ball has to travel, it's very far, and the chances of the opposition player intercepting is very high. So in this case, our number 4 will be our last option. So there you have it. To recap, when we are in possession, we try to pass the ball forward. Our best link will be our winger, our central midfielder, and our striker. Thank you for watching. If you do have any question, please don't hesitate to ask me on our Zoom meeting. Stay safe, everyone.